Chondro Bar Room. Hey man,
Oh, that's cool.
could y'all see the intro? We just want to know. Hey, could y'all see the intro? The new
That
intro we
was
got.
cool.
Let us know.
That was hard. You know, that was hard.
Y'all can see it. Hey, let us know in the chat if y'all can see the intro. What up, Bill? What up,
Just
Jockey?
say I'm here. I'm alive.
Alan saw it.
What's up,
Alex,
Chris?
so I can't see
Bill.
it if
They
the
said
Bill.
they
fuse is on
saw
my
it.
end.
What up, Alan? What up, Space City?
Chuck can't see it. Hey, we gonna play it again. We gonna play the
Second
new
right
intro.
here.
We'll play it again for y'all.
It's still freezing. I want to see it so bad.
I don't know what's going on with this shit. I don't know. It's still freezing. Let's see.
All right, man.
Let's see if we can
That's
make it
enough.
work.
That's enough of that shit, man.
Oh, it shows it. It shows it here. I can see it here. Oh well. Anyway, y'all, what's going on? How y'all been?
What's going on,
Hey
everybody?
man.
I still see it on my end.
So you muted.
It's hidden now. It should be hidden now.
All right, it's cool.
But
That's
hey,
nine intros.
man, what's going on?
You going in and out.
Hey, Keno just got through. This is the last part of his. Am I still going in and out?
Congrats, you know, the other night, man.
How's it
Hella
sound now?
fire and gems in that, man. Oh, for sure. Hey, thanks, Father
Yeah,
Blue,
this is
man. Yeah, I
this
dropped a lot
the
of
last
gems
leg
in
of
that,
Keno's
man,
tour.
and I didn't even do it on purpose.
Yes, he did. That's what Keno like being everybody's uncle and shit.
He's a fool, man.
But yeah, man, Keno, how's it feel,
What's
man? You had a
what Mikey
busy
Mike?
3 days.
It was cool.
Rocking the
It was
show.
cool, man. Yeah, it was.
What did Mikey Mars say?
First, it was cool talking to the section flexing guys. It was cool as hell. Get them, get they spin, especially on US Art. Dig deep into that, and then we got a little bit deeper into the green trees with MJ yesterday. That was cool, man. I will say this: you get a different perspective from somebody when you do that talk 1-on-1. And that was a cool show last night. The MJ show. It turned out a lot better than they exceeded my expectations.
Good.
And I want to thank everybody in the Chondro Bar Room for showing up and showing out. When I saw y'all in the chat acting a fool along with this idiot up here, right here, this dummy right here. But everybody who came, man, showed out, had time to show out. I appreciate the love, man. For real, I
Hey
truly
man, you
do.
better chill out, bro. I put bread on your head, boy.
That's
A whole
that do not
$15.
sound good. That don't sound like the way
Put
you said
bread on
that.
your head, Nick. Put bread on your head, Nick.
That's stupid. We finished the rap
But
tour.
yeah, man, I'm super proud of you, bro. Got all the love in the world for you. I'm glad to see you getting your shine. Randy's here. He's checking in. Who we got? We got Green Pythons. I don't know exactly who that is. I see Trey. I see Noel. I see
Green
Didi.
Python.
I see Marlon's crazy ass. Mikey Mars. Jeff.
Trey, what up?
Who's
Diddy.
killing? Who's
We
killing
got
Trey?
Killer Trey. It's not the
What up,
same
Randy
dude.
Peckers?
The killer. What's his name? They're two different killers.
Yeah,
Okay.
Killer Trey been pulling up for about the last
Yeah,
month now, I think,
Killer
right?
Trey, good money. It's not the same killer
He been
that
pulling
we
up
were
for a
doing
while now.
last week.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Jeff Hoshel.
We got Adam Salad. We got Billy Boy,
Father Blue, yeah.
Father Blue,
Appreciate that, dog.
Chris, man. Hey man, I hope you healing well, brother.
Adam Salad up in
We
here.
got
Salamander. What's up, Adam Salad?
we got Alum. We got little cousin Alum,
Alan.
Jockey,
Shout out, Alan.
1776. Chris
Shout out to the
Escamilla.
sponsor.
And we got
Jaffe up here. What up, Jaffe?
GJ. I mean, I know you got a new name, bro, but you still GSJ, bro.
Hey, but the new logo
But
hard though.
anyway,
I ain't gonna
man,
lie. He got the
I'm gonna let y'all do
astronaut
y'all
holding the green
promo
sea
tour.
python. That new logo hard. He got.
Oh man, that new logo is raw.
Raw
That new logo
as
is raw as hell.
I don't think I've saw it. Whose new logo is it?
Space City. It used
GSJ.
to
He
be
changed his name
GSJ.
to Space City.
Oh, is that the one with the astronaut sitting on the moon?
Raw as hell, man. And that logo.
I did like that one. Yes, holding the
Yeah,
conjurer sitting
it's
on the moon.
nice.
Yeah, I like that. It is
Yeah,
cool.
holding
You
the
can see
perch.
it now.
Yeah, that was dope. Yeah.
Who else we got? I think that's pretty much it, bro. So yeah, y'all do y'all promo tours. I got nothing. I've been doing nothing besides homework, and my life fucking sucks. Because of it, and I'm changing jobs too. So I've been hella busy with everything besides Snake. So
The cartel
my
money
life is in
flowing.
shambles. So I got nothing interesting to tell y'all about Snakes.
Cartel money
You better
flowing, baby.
chill, bro. You better chill with that shit.
Snake wise,
Yeah.
I ain't got nothing on my sleeve, y'all. This time, the baby's doing well. They going into their second shed, so ain't gonna be no feeding this week except that one, the one little asshole still holding out. If you saw been paying attention to the story, dead president he finally got a story run, and he'll probably be formally introduced maybe in another 3 months or so, 3 or 4 months. And I say I don't know what the hell it is. It could be he, she, but it'll be a formal introduction soon. But I'm real excited about.
Yeah, it'll be a while before I show Dirty Money for a while.
Yeah, like
I think I'm gonna let Dirty
official.
Money.
Yeah,
It'll be a while before Dirty Money get an official run. I like leaving that motherfucker where it is.
but keep
It comes out of quarantine soon. Mine comes out of quarantine.
oh, it's coming on quarantine soon. Yeah. So, but keeping, but I got a pack coming soon. So y'all keep in tune. I got one of them packs coming. There's a Texas pack coming. Oh no, I
What
ain't
you
got
got,
nothing,
Chuck?
man.
Everybody say your prayers. I got a snake in FedEx's hands right now on the way to its new home. So hopefully they don't fuck this one up. My hub's terrible.
Yeah.
I've shipped out 2 snakes from the same hub. Both times they were late, and they didn't leave the hub to the following day. I don't know what the fuck they're doing over there, but
When you taking them there? When you dropping them off?
say 7:30 is the last drop off, and both times have been 6:44 and 6:45 p.m. So 45 minutes before last drop off. So I'm trying to keep the snake in a keeper's hands as long as possible. I asked him like, what time you need me to drop it off? I'll drop it off at 4 if that's when the plane leaves. It's like, oh no, it'll get out today. I'm like, told me that the last 2 times.
That ain't the plane, because it's like sometimes we've had that issue, and it'll like sometimes it seems like some FedEx drivers they'll end their shift early.
Yeah.
And they'll just go around, do their last pickups like maybe 45 minutes early, something like that, and then
Other than that, I was able to pick up a real nice female Maniquari. She's in quarantine though. I had a little sneak peek on the one show I was on. I showed her off, but she's still got ways to go before I take her out and put her in the main collection. She's living in the bar bathroom for a little while.
Well, that's all exciting news. Let's get to our guests, y'all. Let's bring them in. Let's bring in the youngest killer in the game, the young, illustrious Aiden Bradley.
He said illustrious.
Yo, yeah.
What's up, Aiden?
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
Chilling,
we
chilling.
chilling. We chilling. We glad to have you
No,
here.
yeah, for
Uh,
sure. Thanks for taking the time to talk to us, bro.
we want to talk
Yeah,
about
thank you guys.
your success and congratulate you on that because you've been doing big things lately. You know, it's a lot of people that been they've been trying their ass off for years and they ain't did what you did. So you know, it's a
Yeah.
big deal,
Yeah.
especially in this hobby. Um, but yeah, let's get into it. Before we start talking about your uncle and everything,
Yeah.
let's get your background, where you from, where you exactly started with reptiles, and we'll go from there.
Yeah. So I'm from Orange County, like Southern California, and my dad really got me into reptiles like when I was really young, like as far as I can remember. But he got a pair of Argus monitors when we were like, or I was like 4, and that was the first reptile I remember having. And ever since then, I've just
Oh,
been having stuff.
yeah.
But yeah,
August Monday. Damn, he
just got
started
into
young.
chondros recently.
Like how recently?
Um, just over a year ago, I got my first ones from Ed.
Bro.
Oh wow, so he's still in the game, pushing it.
Yeah.
He still has a good amount, but they're all older except for a few.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
Hey, so look,
um,
hold on. Growing up in Cali,
what led you to the point where you?
go on. Go ahead. Before we get into the snakes, I want to ask him, do you be surfing? You surf?
No, I was gonna.
You surf out there?
I,
I haven't surfed, but
I
I
was gonna talk
skateboard.
about snakes.
Huh?
I've been skateboarding for like 10 years, but I've never surfed actually.
Okay. You do
Yeah.
BMX? You BMX riding too?
No, I've never done that either.
All right.
But just because this dude got red hair does not mean he out here living like
That's
Sean
not why
White.
I'm asking him
You
that.
just
I asked him that because he in Cali.
you just asking him if he does all the X Games activities. Come on, man. You ask him you rollerblade too?
He's asking because
Oh,
he's a
you wouldn't
white
know if
dude
he
with
rollerblade too,
long
man.
hair. Hey, you a
No, I
skateboarder?
didn't, man. Hey, 'cause he in Cali, man. They get a lot of sun all the time, you know.
Yeah, it's about
You a skateboarder? You be rollerblading? You be,
Shut up, man.
he probably gonna ask you if you ride unicycles up ramps and shit.
No, never that.
Y'all stupid, man. So look, and, so
All
like
right.
when was
So
y'all
so so we, so what was your progression from reptiles? So what was your progression from like early reptiles to what you're doing now? Like when you were younger, like what did you have growing up?
um, it was really after those Argus monitors. It was like bearded dragons and leopard geckos, and I had a couple other monitors, but ended up getting rid of them and stuff. But I got a pair of ball pythons from Ed. He has some ball pythons too. That was like 2017, and then I bred those for 3 years in a row, and then I just got rid of them last year. But yeah, I didn't really know what I was doing back in the day. I just kind of recently I figured things
Okay.
out.
So when you got the ball python, that was like your first foray in the breeding.
Yeah, that was my first time trying anything.
Yeah. Did you have success with them?
Yeah, yeah, it was
All
really
right.
easy.
Really easy.
Yeah.
What were they?
It was a pastel Mojave and a butter female, and I got 2 blue-eyed lucies,
I
leucistics.
was just about to say you was playing with
Oh, okay.
the blue eye stuff,
Yeah.
the butter stuff. Yeah. So was you ever around when like Ed was in, like, not to say he not, but when he was in his heyday breeding?
Not really. No, I mean, I was born, but I wasn't like going over there and stuff and checking stuff out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a question. What's your oldest snake? Oldest green tree.
She turned in last month in May, just about a month ago.
You broke up on my end. How old?
18. She just turned 18 about 1 month ago.
You guys are the same fucking age. That's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm like
Hey, she's
I'm
the
like
same
4
age
months.
as you.
4
Yeah.
months older, but
That's a feat.
yeah.
Holy shit.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
You hella young, man.
Yeah.
You don't even remember September 11th. You weren't even born. You weren't even born.
He's straight though.
Shut up, Tuck. Shut the fuck up, Tuck. Anyway, man. So, what you say?
I didn't say nothing.
I didn't say anything.
So we just I thought he said something about Chuck. So let's get into your first breeding projects and how you went about it and who helped coach you through it.
For the ball pythons?
Like, what's going on?
Am I cutting out?
Did I
No,
Yeah.
Travis cut out on my end.
for your ball pythons?
Yeah, so I pretty much just asked Ed what he did, and
I don't know.
he pairs them up in the fall, drops the temp a little bit, and feeds the female a little bit more. That's pretty much it. Just keep them together till the female ovulates, and I separate them. But that was pretty straightforward, and
Okay.
I really you could just leave them alone and it would happen. It seemed pretty easy.
Okay. So then,
So
compare the ball python to the green tree.
I would
Far
say
as
it's a
breeding.
lot more work for the green trees, and just a lot more precise measurements of temperatures and stuff.
So what you mean by how much more work? How detailed did you have to get with the green trees?
Really just more precise temperatures and stuff, more precise parameters. The ball pythons they're more hardy. It can get colder and hotter than the chondros.
Can you walk us through introduction, possible cycling if you're doing any?
Yeah, so I cool them down I drop the temp 3 degrees on the thermostat, and so it's 74 at night on the cold side, but there's still a hot spot on the perch all the time. And then I do that all the way until ovulation, and I also feed the females every week instead of every other week. Around fall, that's when I pair them up.
So are you running a yearly night drop then?
Just from the room ambient temperature.
Okay.
So how are you feeding your females usually during the year, and then how are you preparing them for the breeding season?
So they every 2 weeks, either an adult mouse or a small rat. And breeding season, I do it every week. Same item.
And going into the breeding season, the only thing you're doing is basically dropping your temps a little bit lower.
Yeah.
Let's say you're not cycling your females to where you're giving them a month or two off from feeding.
No, I don't do any of that.
Okay.
So as far as introductions and temp cycling goes, did you notice anything that might have been different from what you were told by whoever was mentoring you? Like what all did you notice during this process?
They were all pretty straightforward, honestly. They were all almost exactly the same from introduction to follicle development to ovulation and so on. It was all almost exact, but I definitely learned a lot. It wasn't what I was expecting, I guess.
Okay. Well, I mean, What did you expect and what was different?
I guess I was just expecting like a lot more failure. Like I thought it was gonna be a lot different. I don't know. The first two
What
went
were you,
super
were you
smooth.
trying to say in a nice
Well,
ways? You thought it was going to be harder for you?
Pretty much, yeah. But I think I got lucky for sure.
Three times in a row, that's not luck, bro.
well, I mean, that's good.
Now the third one was like
You got the
not all
touch,
of them
man.
made it. I don't know.
Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
you don't get
that's
you don't
kind of
get lucky
normal.
three
I
times in a
mean,
row.
man, shut your ass up, Randy. That's that glare from that. You want me to cut the light off, Randy? I'll cut the light off for you.
He said, "Trust you, new camera. This is embarrassing." Well, you talking about like how it looked like somebody was about to slap him with a lightsaber?
So
Yeah, because that was that glare from that camera from that light.
how many hundreds of Doom Rolls monitors have you made this
What's up,
year? Because every
GT
time I
man?
see you, you're hatching 20 fucking Doom
What's up,
Rolls
man?
monitors.
No, it's not that many. I think I've had like almost 30
Bro, you're like Frog
total.
Army with monitors. Every time I
There's some
see you,
right
they're
in front of
coming
me right
out.
now.
And is your females just still laying, right? You only have a pair. You don't have a trio, do you?
I have a trio, but one female doesn't really lay. She doesn't get along with the male actually that I have. But I did get
Yes.
another male on loan, and I got 3 babies from her, from unrelated pair.
Nice. What's I see you had how many total green trees did you hatch?
I think 25, like they're established, or 24, and then the third clutch, like 4 or 5 didn't make it, but the first 2 clutches, all 100%, are established, doing good.
Good.
That's awesome. What are your plans with them?
I actually just sent out the first 3 from the first clutch. They're like 5 months old. I just sent those out last Tuesday, so a week ago today. And those are doing good. They just ate last night at the new place.
Nice.
But yeah, I'm planning on getting rid of some of them, but I have like 4 holdbacks or 5 from every clutch.
So now describe what was the pairings of the all 3 clutches?
What was the what?
The pairings. What's the
Oh,
parent? What's the dam and sire?
the first one was 2 Beox that Ed produced. They're actually clutch mates from a 2012 clutch, and both the parents were one was the Bushmaster, and then one came from Rico, and then so I bred 2 siblings from that clutch together, and then that's what those are from. And then the second clutch was a Jayapura pairing from Ed. He hatched both the parents too, but they weren't related. And then the third one was snakes I got off Craigslist, but I got a good clutch from them.
Good.
And
Sometimes you get lucky with those Craigslist finds.
Yeah.
The second clutch, that was red giant, a red giant.
No, I was a yellow male to a red female.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
What was the ratio of red to yellow of that clutch?
3 red and 4 yellow.
Okay. That's still a pretty nice ratio.
How did incubation go?
It was pretty straightforward. I just listened to what Ed does and just did it.
What did Ed tell you to do? Like, how did he tell you to set your? How did you set your egg boxes up? All that. How was the water set up? Everything.
So it's like really wet perlite with the plastic grate on top of it. The little egg crate on top of the wet perlite. And then just in a sealed like shoebox style box. And then I just set the eggs on top of the egg crate. Then I put them in 87 for 40 days. And then on day 40, I lower it to 85. And then they
Wow,
hatch
okay.
like 50 to 53.
That's
It sounds
you
like
took it 85. Okay.
Pat does. Lower down to 85.
Yeah.
Now your container, how sealed is that shoebox style container?
It's not perfectly sealed, but there's no holes in it. But there's like the lid doesn't perfectly seal.
Okay, and now are you running a humidified chamber?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like
And
normally like 70 or 80% humidity in the chamber.
and obviously if you're not all the way sealed and you got some airflow, you're not experiencing any mold issues with the eggs.
At like day
Yeah.
45, sometimes there's like a very slight, like almost like little hairs on some of the eggs, but it hasn't affected any of them.
Are you talking about the white fuzzy one that's really tall but thin?
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit doesn't bother him. The green stuff is what I had. That affected a few eggs. I was able to get rid of it though.
Yeah,
But yeah, the
I've
white
never had any
shit,
of them.
the white shit you can like breathe on it and it just goes right off. It's like really, really long, but it's super skinny.
Yeah. Yeah, that happens at the very end, or that happened with all three of them, but it didn't affect them.
Mm-hmm.
They all pipped and stuff. Or actually,
Yeah,
I wait for one to pip and then I cut the rest, like right after.
immediately.
Yeah, like an hour.
Now, do you have any dragging the yolk sacs around at all?
No, never.
Any come out
They
with the little
normally,
umbilical cord still on them?
yeah, just a little
I
like
love that.
nub, and then it falls off after like a day.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you find them on the
Yeah.
perch.
I
yeah,
had that too. I had like that, like 5 of them.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm having issues on my end. So if y'all don't hear me say anything, it's because I'm having issues.
Yeah, man. That okay.
Yeah.
So then, how did feeding trials go? Like, did you like so after you got they hatched out, everybody hatched out, and then what you do from there? Did you wait till
So
they shed? Did you try to feed them pre-shed or post-shed? How'd they go?
yeah, so the first clutch, the Beox, so they're F2 Beox. Um, I waited till they shed. That's what Ed does. He waits till they shed, and then they 9 out of 11 ate on the first try, like without even teasing them or without even using chick down.
Wow.
And then there was two that held out from that clutch, and I had to assist feed both of them like once, and then they ate on their own.
Okay.
And the second clutch was the Jayas, and they were a lot smaller than the Beox, and I offered them pre-shed when they were like 4 days out of the egg, and 4 out of 7 ate pre-shed, and then one another one ate right out of shed, and then there was two that didn't eat for a while. They had to be assist fed, and then they just recently started eating on their own, like a month
So what
ago maybe.
made you want to with that second clutch? What made you want to feed pre-shed?
They just didn't look like super fat like the Beox did, like full of yolk. They absorbed their yolk all the way, but they just didn't look super fat. So I just offered it,
Okay.
and I just wanted to see because I never tried it with the Beox, and I hear a lot of people have success with it, so I just gave it a shot.
Okay. So and then your third clutch.
The third clutch was horrible. So there was like 9 good eggs, and 2 of them were deformed, and they came out, and they died like shortly after, and then
Okay.
7 of them are still alive. They're doing good. 6 of them are eating on their own. Like just recently, they've had like 4 meals maybe on their own, and then there's one that still hasn't eaten. But yeah, they didn't eat for like 2 months at all. They're just starting to develop a feeding response.
And then what was the pairing in that clutch?
That was a Biak to Biak. Shit's
Oh,
crazy.
that was a Biak to Biak too. Okay.
Yeah, but those were both
But
wild
but
caught.
I'm guessing. Okay, I was just about to ask that. Okay,
Yeah.
all right. So you got to see firsthand like what those F1 babies look like compared to the F2s.
Yeah, it's crazy.
The F did the F1 Biaks come out of the egg looking as thick and wholesome as the F2s?
Yeah, I would say about the same. I would have to check the weights, but I think they were like the same weight too.
Uh-huh.
What would you say the size difference was between the Jayapurs to the Biaks? The Biak had bigger eggs.
Yeah, the eggs were bigger for sure. And when they came out, the Jayas were like 8 grams, and the Biaks were like 15 grams, almost double.
Damn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
8 grams.
yeah, they were little.
That's fucking tiny.
Yeah.
Did you notice? Did you experience any sort of regression feeding trials where a baby was eating and then it would just forget what it was doing?
Not with the first 2 clutches, but the third clutch that happened. One ate like the third tried to feed him, and then he wouldn't eat for like another month after that. I had to assist feed him, and then he finally got back on track again.
It didn't
hate
happen to
that.
be right after a shed, was it?
I don't think it was. They've only had 2 sheds.
I forget who else we had on here experienced the same thing. I think it was Tuck. Me and Tuck experienced, or they'd have like 5-6 consecutive meals and then they shed, and then they completely forget how to eat. It was like you're reestablishing all over again.
It sucks.
You just want to take them and throw them across the room.
Yeah.
I still have one that won't. I still have one that won't feed unless I take its perch out of the tub, place the perch on top of a PVC enclosure, and offer it a pinky, and it eats it right away. But it won't eat in the tub.
I only have one chondro now that won't eat, and it's just that one little biak. But he has a little deformity too by his tail, and I don't know if he's gonna make it.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah.
Can y'all see me? Am I back in the stream yet?
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
see. Can you
Okay.
see us and hear us?
Yeah, I can see y'all because I was looking at this and I was looking at the YouTube thing and it was looking weird. And I was just like, man, I don't know if I'm back here. I don't even know if y'all can see me. As far as your Jayas and your Biaks go, do you feel like you're going to outcross those together at any point?
Yeah, that'd be cool. I was thinking maybe next year I might ask Ed if he has a red giant male. I'm pretty sure he has one. I was there not long ago, and I want to put that to that yellow Biak female that he produced. I want to see what that would do, but I don't know if he'd let me borrow it. I gotta ask him.
Yeah. Red giant males are not easy to come by these
Yeah.
days. You got anything else, Keno, before you want to move on to something else?
No, not yet.
Okay.
I want to wait before I ask that.
All right, well, go.
I said I want to wait. Damn it, go ahead.
Oh, that was my questions for him and his breeding. I was going to ask about the Giants and Biaks, but he pretty much explained it from what I could hear.
Okay. So what you plan on doing? Especially with the Giants. I'm interested in the Giant project. Tell me what the plan is long term with that.
I'm definitely gonna hold back the 3 reds, till they change and are sexable at least. If there's multiple males, I'll probably let one go. But I definitely want to keep that line going. The Giants, those are sick.
I reached out to you asking you what you were going to do with them as soon as they came out.
Yeah. I've had a few people hit me up about them, but I've told everybody I'm probably not gonna let one go.
Yeah, you gotta keep
What's
those, man.
What direction do you want to go? So I guess Well, if you could pick one locality to work with, it could be any locality. If it, if it was on the table to show we have every locality, what would it be?
I honestly don't know if I would be able to pick one. I like the mainland chondros a lot, like all of them, like Sorong, over to Jayapura, Cyclops, all of them. But I really like the Beox too. I like all of them. That'd be hard to choose. I guess I like the.
You got
the
a question?
Eastern, the northeastern ones are probably my favorite, I guess.
Right.
You got a question, Aiden, from one of the viewers. The question was a quick question about the Biak Neos for Aiden. Were most of those Neos 15 grams, and were there any even bigger?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, most of them were like 15. The smallest was probably like 14 or 13, and the biggest was probably like 17. But I would have to check.
Okay.
So then, how were those set up? Like, what you set your baby? What you got your baby set up in? Is that them over there to the right
Yeah,
of the right of you?
I can show you guys if you want.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see what your baby's set up in.
How do I flip this thing?
And this is and your setup, they inspired by your uncle too?
Yeah, this rack is from him. Can I flip the camera on here?
Yeah. It's in settings.
You 18, Aiden, you supposed to be showing us how to do that stuff.
There we go. Can you see? So I got
Yeah, we can see.
All right.
Is that wood?
That's melamine.
It's a melamine rack.
Okay.
And these are like, you guys remember the critter keepers with like the little lid on them for like crickets and stuff?
Yeah.
These are the little critter keepers. They used to have legs on them, and he had the legs milled off, so they slide in.
I like that. That's a good idea.
That's dope.
Yeah. I haven't seen anything like that before.
Right? Talk about homemade.
They're pretty good size. I think they're a little taller than
those are giant. Those are the giants right there.
Yeah, these are the giants.
Okay.
This one's in shed. This one's my favorite yellow. But yeah, it's pretty simple. Just like, I'll keep flipping the camera. 2 little perches and then a water bowl.
Yeah.
And I keep it pretty moist most of the time.
How often are you spraying?
I do it every morning and night.
Okay.
That's it. F1 Biak. That's finally eating.
So you don't keep over paper towel or anything? Just the plastic?
No, it's paper towel.
Okay.
It's kind of hard to see.
Oh, okay, now I can see it.
Yeah, there you go. And what are the temps at on the babies?
I could check with the temp numbers. They're normally like 83, 84 on the hot side.
Okay.
This one has a savage food response. He's 80 right here.
Okay.
You can see he's luring logo. And this one is a bigger rack for like juveniles. Same thing pretty much, just bigger. These are the F2 Biaks that just grew a little faster. But same kind of setup. 82.
Nice.
But yeah, pretty much just melamine rack with those critter keeper style.
Yeah, he's showing y'all ain't gotta be super fancy. He got some critter keepers up in there.
Yeah.
I like that too, man. You don't even think about. I'm just thinking about how much money they're saving.
Yeah, I
keepers?
honestly don't know how much it costs, but Ed gave me that rack for free after the babies hatched. He's like, you're gonna need this.
Man, what a person to have in your back pocket like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what else? Along with him giving you these racks that he probably done had so many chondros go through. What is some more little gems that he's giving you along the way?
Like more that are on the way. Is that what you're saying?
No gems. I mean, as far as like stuff like how
Tips.
to read stuff like how to read your male and your female, how to read
Honestly,
babies.
It's not like nothing different that I see a lot of other people do, but I don't know. Yeah, there's nothing really different. I would say the main thing is probably incubation, the dropping the temp, the last 40 days or the last 10 days or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just
So you
the
said
animal.
you dropped to 85 day 40, but what were you before that? You said
87, just 87 flat.
87 flat. Okay. It is a nice rack system. I agree with that.
What's that
What
clicking
was that
noise?
noise?
I think it's Travis maybe walking around with
That's
the
not me.
microphone on his.
It was me. I was coming up the stairs. I had to check on my kids.
Wow.
That's what happens when you got kids.
That's what it is. They're banging together. See how they're like crisscrossed on his chest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So as far
So
as
how's it
breeding
been?
goes,
Go ahead, Charles.
so as far as breeding goes, what do you think from these 3 clutches? What have you learned that you won't do again?
So for the third clutch, the only thing that I did different was I cut them before any of them pipped, but it's because they went to day 53 and the other clutches didn't go that long. So I won't cut them before one pips anymore. But I honestly don't think that had anything to do with it. I don't know though.
Yeah, that's a trial and error thing. That's one of those things that you'll have to figure out over time how that works out. I think that's all. I only had a few questions for breeding.
How's it been establishing monitors?
I think our connection's messed up. I don't know if it's YouTube or what.
I think it's
Aiden,
StreamYard.
Are you able to hear us?
Can you hear me?
He was muted. Now he's not muted. Yeah.
I think it's something going on with StreamYard.
It's been funky all night.
Let's wait and see if he comes back.
You guys just want to start shotgunning beers?
Bro, I'm not drinking any beer, bro. I was outside. It was like 103 degrees. I was outside for a couple hours with my daughter for T-ball. Bro.
When I said that, did you see Keno's face?
Welcome.
He didn't think it was a bad idea for a second. He was about to grab that 16 ounce and start slamming it.
Hey man,
welcome.
You and Keno can slam beers if you want to.
Welcome to the life.
You guys hear me?
There you go.
We got you now, yeah.
My bad.
So what did I ask?
What was like establishing baby Dumerals monitors?
Yeah. There you go. Thank you.
It's pretty simple. They don't eat for like 5 days normally, but some of them have gone like 3 weeks. But I just keep trying like every other day, and they eventually will eat like shrimp or egg or something.
Okay.
Something.
They fancy. They fancy. They like sushi. Okay.
Yeah.
What's that? That can't smell good when it comes out the other end though.
Nah, but
This shit's
they
gotta
only go in
stink.
the water, and there's like a drain that I have. It goes outside like into the bushes, and I never even really smell except for when I clean it.
Well, so how they set up?
Wait, you got indoor plumbing in your monitors?
Yeah, I can show you if you want.
Yeah, I want to see that.
Fucking nicer than my house.
Hell no. He said his
Jesus.
monitors got toilets.
They do.
Toilets.
Jeez.
They got bidets, don't they? Don't they, Bill?
Bill,
This is
no,
a
no, he said duvets.
Yeah, duvets. They
this
got
is a
duvets.
juvenile setup.
Wait, what's a a duvet is what you put your comforter in, right?
That's
We
exactly
know.
that's
We know.
exactly what it is.
All right, I was just
We know.
thinking.
That's
This
an
is so much
inside joke,
fancier than
right?
my house. My wife usually makes me shit outside.
That's a rough life.
Oh, fuck.
Where's the drain to this at?
This one's a baby setup. There's no drain in this one.
Okay.
But this is how I set up the babies. Pretty much the same, but smaller.
Okay.
And then the adult cages are huge. Guys, see there's like a shower drain at the bottom of here. It's like a concrete mortar tub.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And there's a shower drain. And then that goes outside like into the bushes.
You built all this yourself?
Nah, my dad, I helped him, but he did most of it.
I gotta ask you a question, Aiden, about your time. Like, are you like in school or anything? Because
I
that's a
just
lot.
graduated high school like a month ago.
Okay.
Just graduated.
So what are your intentions for college at this point in time, or what are you gonna do following on?
I'm planning to just take a year off this
Okay.
next year and then like think about it and then go from there.
That's smart.
Yeah.
Man, I like those. It's like showers in your Dumas. That's nice, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
about to
So how
come
does the
fucking
drain?
live here.
How does explain how the drain?
Yeah.
Like
So
how like a draining process and cleaning process would go
yeah.
on one of your biggest adult enclosures.
So there's outside there's like a little like ball valve. You just like twist it or whatever.
Right.
And then
Yep. Okay.
it lets all the water out. And then there's a hose over here. I didn't show it, but there's a hose in here next to the sink. And I just spray it out with that. It's pretty simple.
It sounds simple, but it's a pretty elaborate setup.
It is. But it makes it a lot easier than like picking it up and trying to bring it outside without spilling it all over and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot better.
Where are you
still have
at?
some of those.
Is that a garage that's been converted and finished?
No, it's like it was like a storage room that's been changed.
That's pretty good parents, bro. They let you cut holes in the side of your house for the monitors.
Yeah. It's because my dad's had monitors since he was little and stuff.
Yeah, I got you. So your
Yeah.
dad. So is it like your mom giving your dad shit? Because this is going to
Yeah.
be. Is it? Yeah, it's like
she doesn't like it that much.
he's just like a big kid, just cutting holes in the side of the fucking house for lizards and shit.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Where's your dad at? Tell him to bring a beer. Come hang out with us.
I don't know if he's here right now. He might be.
Which so you said your dad built it. Is he just got like dad knowledge about building shit, or does he do it for a living?
Yeah, pretty much. He just knows how to do it. He works for this he has this audio video company or something, and he like installs speakers and videos in stores and stuff like all the big stores and stuff.
Okay.
But yeah, he
security equipment.
Normally just like commercial equipment, like the big TVs and like for music and stores or in restaurants.
Okay.
Stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay.
That's cool.
Cool. That's
I
cool.
mean, he's got to have some pretty good knowledge of,
Yeah, it's a
putting
lot of
things
wiring
together.
and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Plumbing's difficult. Plumbing and electrical are difficult. I
Yeah.
don't mess with them in my house.
I don't like electrical. I could I'm pretty good plumber, but I don't like electrical. I don't fuck with it.
It's because you got little hands. You could be a good. You could be good at that.
Dude, now, yeah, listen, plumbing now is the easiest thing since they've come out with PEX. Like, there's no more sweat and pipe. Like, there's no more precise measurements. PEX is so easy, bro. And if you really don't want to like use the tools, they got those shark bites. You just stick those. It like clicks together like connects, like Legos, bro. It's so easy.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even know how they're still plumbers, to be honest with you. In residential, PEX is so easy.
We trying to eliminate all the tradesmen.
Plumbers will stay in business because of people like me.
Yep. Electricians too.
Because I got a home warranty, so certain shit I'm not fixing. I'm not fixing certain shit in my house because I don't want to break more shit.
This is like super simple plumbing. Like anything more complex, he wouldn't do it. I don't think.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's no pressurized line, and all you do is cut a hole in the side of the fucking house. You didn't have to go to a drain
just
pipe.
A little ball valve. Yeah, it's simple.
Yeah, sweet. Yeah.
So I'm guessing you take the solid shit out, and then you just flush whatever the nasty.
It's not really solid at all.
He just dumps it down the drain.
It's not like Chondro, because they only eat like shrimp and crustaceans and stuff. And every once in a while, I'll give them a chick, but there's not normally any solid at all. Or
So, like, what's the general consistency of Dumeral shit, Aiden?
It's like, fuck, I don't know.
It's the most technical question of the night.
I couldn't explain it.
What is the general consistency of Dumeral shit, Aiden?
Like wet mud, I guess. Like mud.
Ew, that's nasty, bro.
Yeah,
my 2-year-old laid
Come on, bro.
fucking nasty
Leave
pile
the
of
kids
shit,
out of it.
rips her diaper off and just shits right on the floor and looks me in the eyes like this while she's doing it.
You take it to the real nitty gritty,
Bro.
Listen, Chuck's youngest daughter is gonna kill several people.
Yeah.
Who in the pretenses, if this is sanctioned killing or what, there will be people that die at the hands of his youngest daughter.
And her eyes are so big, she looks like that little lemur from Madagascar, like the real cute one. Identical.
It's like Village of the Damned.
Yeah.
Which Village of the Damned?
You never seen Village of the Damned? You should watch it. You should watch it tonight.
All right.
That's about these kids. They eyes start glowing and they just make people like do weird shit, like kill themselves.
Oh yeah, that's definitely she's absolute savage. I tell her get off this back of the couch. She jumps on the back of the couch as she's a cat, and she just does flips off of it, falls on the ground.
Oh, ain't nothing wrong with that. She's gonna be
that's normal.
She working on her gymnast. She working on her gymnast skills, man.
Yeah, but Macy, the older one,
she'll had the next Nadia Comaneci or something.
She'll tell me, what's the percentage of people that fall off a couch and possibly break their neck? What's the percentage of me breaking my foot here? She's very cautious.
Hey, she want to.
What is your kid? What is your kid? A fucking insurance adjuster?
Bro, you see some of the shit she says. Bro, she just graduated.
She might be a gambler, bro. She's working on a gambling skill.
She's going into kindergarten. She just graduated preschool, and the report card said has exceeded beyond third grade expectations. She's a fucking genius, my oldest one. The second one,
she sounds like that little boy.
I don't know. I hope she graduates high school.
She sounds like that. She sounds like Macaulay Culkin in that movie, The Page Master.
She got her own rifle too, right?
Yeah, they do have a little bolt-action rifle. It's literally this big. It's a 22, but it is a real bolt-action rifle.
I can't wait till you get shot in the fucking knee.
The youngest one don't even need it. She's outside hunting squirrels with sharp sticks and shit. Savage.
That's because your youngest one is feral.
She is, bro.
She probably
let her out and I had to go to the bathroom.
And the youngest one's always a little crazy. Hey, you got a big brother, Aiden?
Yeah, I have a big brother and then a bigger half brother.
So you the youngest?
No, I have a younger brother and a younger sister too.
So you're not the second. Wait, you have your kid.
You're
parents
the
have
middle
5
child.
Kids?
Yeah, I'm the
He's
middle.
the middle child.
Yeah, I have
He's the
4
middle.
5 kids, bro. They can't be left alone.
My dad has 5, and then my mom has 4. Because my oldest is a half brother.
Okay.
Your da-
No, but
your dad
you're
was
not the
the
second
second.
child because the second child's always the problem.
Yeah, I'm the second. Yeah.
You
So
are
your
the
dad
second.
Yeah.
Your
Are
dad
you
got
putting on
5.
an act right now? Are you a fucking savage?
No. I mean, I'm chill most of the time.
Yeah, he's a
So-
middle child. I'm surprised that the middle child got such an elaborate, setup from his father. Usually the middle child gets the worst of shit. They
Yeah,
get the worst hand me
youngest one.
downs.
The youngest one is the spoiled bastard. Yeah, the youngest one and the old one.
Yeah.
It's
The
cool though,
oldest
man.
one is usually one that nobody cares about. They just don't get mad at it. The oldest one is like they're just like, this one's here. It's been here forever.
Yeah.
It doesn't get in trouble. Just generally ignore it.
Aiden said he slid out right at the right time, man.
Hey, yeah, you did, man. I tell my sister that type of shit all the time. She's just like, Mom and Dad did this. I was like, you came with Mom and Dad were doing the best in life. I was just like 10 years, because I'm 9 years older than my youngest sister. I'm just like, it was not like this. It's like, you got everything. I was like, I couldn't tell my parents.
Trav, I
Yes.
said at the Thanksgiving table to him, I had to pimp for money. God damn it.
My sister used to tell my dad, she used to walk up to him and be like, I want to go to TGI Friday for steak. We're like, what the fuck is this? She's like, 5? I'm just like, I never told my father no shit like that. It's like, you can make yourself a bowl of hamburger helper in the refrigerator or some shit. But I ain't getting that.
Bro, I got in an argument with my oldest the other day, and we're going out to sushi for dinner, and she starts flipping shit, and she's like, I want to go to the bar across the street from my school for dinner. Crying, bro. Arguing with my oldest. Like, I was proud of her, but like, come on, kid, it's a bar.
I'm glad I don't have no daughters. I don't have to deal with this shit.
Oh yeah, man. Daughters, they hella demanding, bro. They just, Aiden, don't have no kids.
Yeah, Aiden. Just keep having baby Dumbo kids, having Chondro kids,
Yeah.
and just keep surfing, bro.
You don't serve, bro. Leave that man alone.
Biking, my fault, Aiden. But you said skateboard.
Yeah.
Keep
I
skateboard,
actually haven't
man.
done it in a while. Like 2 years, probably. It's been a while.
So what's one of the most extreme sports you've done?
Listen, man, leave it.
Sports?
Leave
Yeah.
this man alone.
I would say skateboarding for sure.
Okay, this is a skateboarding show.
Keno, what is the most extreme sport you've done, bro?
Let's see.
Smashing chicks in club parking lots.
I mean, I escaped bullets before, so I mean,
It's not a sport.
the bullet me to dash. I was.
This is not the fucking Hunger Games, bro. It's not a sport.
The most extreme sport. Well, you know what's crazy? I used
Chuck
to
said
always
eat
go
cake.
to. I used to always go to skating rinks in the hood, but I didn't know how to skate.
So what you do? You just play the wall?
Yeah, I just go there, play the wall. I go there, fall a lot, and talk to the girls. That's it. I be going around the thing with 2 hands, like, yeah.
Yo, that's where Keno really got that thing for where it shades from. He didn't want people to see when he first stepped on that floor, see the fear in his eyes, so he used to skate in the skate
I'm
rink
good now
at
though,
night
but
with them shades on.
But like doing that backward stuff, and like I used to be like, dang man, that's cold, man. Y'all ever been skating?
Yeah.
No, I
Yeah.
have.
Well, Trav, I know you have, Trav. I'm talking like
It's not
like
Aiden.
Chuck
It's
and
not. It's not in Aiden's generation. Like, we used to go to skating rinks and used to have like the lights going on, like glow sticks. Used to get
Yeah.
the ices.
Wow. I never had a glove stick. I never been to one of those type of parties.
No, it's just like a skating rink. Like I play hockey on Wednesdays, go skating on Fridays.
Nah. I gotta vouch for Chuck. White skating rinks and black skating rinks are not the same. They're very different. They're very
All right,
different.
I went to a skating rink in a white neighborhood.
They're very different.
I've never been to
Listen.
a white skating rink.
Black skating rinks, they have like senior skate night, and like white people skating rinks, they have like roller
They got
hockey night.
youth skate night, juke night, all that.
Yeah. Motherfuckers breaking their ankles and necks and shit. They're different. Chuck's not lying about this.
Hey, Chuck, they had a black skating rinks. They had like groups, so they had like a coordinated like 5 people come in with they all got uniforms the same, skating their ass
Looking like the
off,
fucking
doing
stylistics.
Yeah, they
doing like
they
the whole movements and the crossovers and stuff like that.
Yeah,
With the
like
four
Temptations
skates, right?
on ice.
It looked like a
It was like
quad.
Temptations on ice.
It wasn't inlines, right? It was like the 4 skate, like it looked like a 4-wheeler
Yeah,
with the little thing.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
rollerblades.
It was so much shit going on in that skating rink. People having a good time. Keno buying chicks nachos so he could finger pop them in the corner and everything. But yeah, let's get off skating.
I was banning nachos. I did buy the nachos, so.
Aiden, I got a question.
I was sponsoring. I was in the club.
So I just
Tricky.
turned 34, right? So what are kids in high school doing now? Like to have fun? Like what do you like? Where do you go hang out now? Like there's no such thing as a skating rink. Do you hang out
TikTok
baseball
videos.
fields?
They hang out in K-holes.
I don't know. Shit. Recently, I don't know. We've just been hanging out at our houses and shit. Like since
That's
school
the way
been
to
out.
do it, man.
Yeah. I mean, every once in a
TikTok.
while we'll go out and do something, but
TikTok.
like skate at a skate park or something. But I don't know. Or go herping outside somewhere. But yeah.
True. Aiden, do you be getting to like the TikTok dances? You know, like I think is there a video out there with you doing a little Uzi Vert dance?
100%.
You know what I'm talking about, right? You know what I'm talking about, right? That I just want to rock dance.
I know you're talking about.
Yeah,
That's on the rock.
I know. I'm gonna find it. I know it's out there somewhere. I know it is.
Oh my 4-year-old asked me if I could floss, and I can't. Can you floss?
I don't know. Oh no. I know what you're
It's like
talking
the
about.
thing where you go like this or whatever, but like
Come on,
make it
Aiden.
look smooth.
That's in your wheelhouse, Aiden. We know it is.
But
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I was gonna say your generation's born. You could just do it like right out the womb.
I never done that before.
Keno
I think
flosses.
he's lying to us. He's done it before.
No, I've never.
Keno flosses in the Mozzie every day.
The Mozzie hate is real. Aiden, I ain't never met so many people mad because I saved money on my gas. Yeah, they hate the Mozzie.
We don't hate the Mozzie. We just mess
What you
with
driving?
bro.
What you driving, Aiden? What you driving?
An old Nissan, like 95, 240
Nissan
SX.
what?
A 240Z?
SX.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
Cool.
Is it stick shift?
Yeah.
Do you rip a vape while you're driving it?
Leave that
Nah,
man alone. At
I'm
least
not
he
gonna lie.
not.
I used to vape, but I haven't. I've been off it for like 2 years. I haven't done it at all.
Good for you. That shit's unhealthy for you, Travis.
It is.
Man, look. Stop trying to get this man to incriminate himself and be Papa Chuck,
Yeah.
right? You know what
I'm
saying?
not. I'm sorry. Oh fuck you guys. I'm 34. I feel like an old fucking man. I'm trying to
We
be
just
hip. I don't know what these
Yo,
kids are into
don't-
nowadays.
You
Yo,
talking about
don't-
don't vape.
Hey, don't let Chuck 21 Jump Street you, bro. Don't let him interrogate you in the cafeteria, bro.
Seatbelt, right, young man? 10 and 2.
Hey, man, don't let him.
At least, no. You know what though? I do give him props because at least somebody his age knows how to drive a car with 3 pedals. Because that shit is like disappearing quick, bro.
All
Like
their
I don't-
generation- have no idea how to drive a fucking stick. They have no idea what a clutch is.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
I do. I know how
That's
to
one of my
drive.
other
stick.
hobbies, I guess.
I don't.
Driving like cars, I guess that's one of my other hobbies. All my friends
What?
have stick cars, yeah.
So you driving the car? Very cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Randy Pete wanted to know. Well, no, that was GSJ. or Space City Chondros. Are you friends? Are your friends into reptiles also?
A couple of them are. One of them that I've known since kindergarten has a pretty big collection too, and he got some chondros recently. But most of the other ones don't. They're cool with them and shit, but they don't have any. Like some of them don't really like them, but yeah.
Chris, yeah, Chuck is he coming through with the cop vibes, bro. He is, bro. It's like
Whoop whoop!
it's
That's the
like
sound of the
CO.
police.
It's like CO Chuck, man.
Ah.
Chuck Ross. Chuck Ross.
No, Chuck more like the chief of police academy. That's the type of cop Chuck is.
Hey, so
Hey,
look,
what
like,
year was you born, man?
2004.
damn.
Damn, bro.
Damn, Michael Vick was the man in 2004.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm mad in 2004, bro. Hit stick.
Oh, yeah,
What was
man.
what was the oddest like? Don't give me like the little young stuff. I'm talking about like the high school stuff. Like give me the oddest Halloween costume you wore to like the high school Halloween party.
Shit. I can't even remember. Maybe like a zombie, maybe I think, or a nerd. We didn't do
Okay.
nothing crazy.
A nerd. Come on now.
I mean, it's a costume.
Yeah.
I haven't worn a Halloween costume in a long time.
Yeah, I haven't the past couple of years.
So the nerd party, you basically dress up like Travis.
Man, I hope you get bit by that spider again, bro.
Damn, that's cold. That's cold.
I was gonna say, wait, that
back.
was a pretty serious incident, wasn't it? Why would you wish that upon him?
That's cold.
I remember he almost died.
I couldn't even sit down straight, dog. That's cold blooded.
Yo,
Damn.
wait.
I had a big ass knot on my back like this big, man. Hey, he ain't shit, dog. I had a big ass knot on my back like this big, man. It was pus leaking out of it. I woke up in the middle of the night. It was just pus all over my bed. It was like a big red stain. But it looked like somebody was on their period, man.
Yeah.
That's fucked up, bro.
And this man got the nerve to joke. But you know what? I wouldn't put it past him. I almost slipped off a roof and he laughed at me, man.
That's not fair. First of all, when he fell,
I almost slipped off a roof and he laughed at me.
That's not fair. What happened was I was on the phone with Keno at the time, and all I hear is up, and I hear a whole bunch of jostling around, and I think I got whiplash. That's what happened. And then I was just like, bro, what happened to you? He's like, I almost slipped on some ice and fell off the roof. That's what happened, bro. I didn't see him almost fall off the roof. I didn't know in the middle of that he was about to fall off the roof.
It be your own people, Aiden.
Yo, I can't lie, bro. I got it in return, bro, because the day that he was doing that, the day that happened was the day that I had to go get my vasectomy. So I was laughing my ass off, and then I had to go get fucking shot.
It be your own people. It be your own brother. Your own blood to do you in, dog. I'm telling you. I would have been laying there in the fucking ice off the side of the roof. My neck broke, and he would have been just laughing in my ear.
Was that just me that dropped, or did everybody go out?
That was just you. I had to put you back in. Keno still blames me for that spider bite because he thinks that I tried to wish death on him when I told him a story about somebody I know that got bit by the spider.
So
Keno still blames
check
me
it out,
for that.
right? So Aiden, right? Look, so that was my first time getting bit by a spider, right? So I get bit by the spider, and the spider bite is like tiny. It's like super tiny. So I tell Trav, I tell both of them. Trav, like, yeah, man. The first conversation I had with Trav, hey, you know, this girl I know, her daddy got bit by a spider. You know, he died like 2 months later.
No, he didn't die like 2 months later. He had to get his leg amputated.
Shit.
He had to get his leg amputated like 2 months later. He died like 9 months later.
Oh, so I'm like, oh shit.
Fuck.
Oh,
That's crazy.
It goes from like this, right?
It was a brown recluse
to like this. in like 3 days. So I'm at the back of my mind and shit. I'm getting, you know, I'm starting to think about it, wheel and shit, because I'm like, oh, I'm about to lose my hip. I'm gonna die.
Man,
But
fuck y'all. Man.
See, Travis, he got it. I say that to say Travis got a track record of doing like foul shit to the people that he cares about. You know what I'm saying?
First of all, you want to hear something fucked up, man? When I found out that my wife was pregnant with my second child, bro, this motherfucker roasted me for hours
How?
in the fucking group chat. You,
No,
Oso,
I didn't.
and yes, you did.
No, I
You
didn't.
participated. Yes, you did. You,
No,
Oso,
I didn't.
and motherfucking Dre, y'all fucking joked on me. Yes, y'all did. Yes, y'all did. Don't act like that shit didn't happen.
Aiden, I ain't even know when his son was born. He lying,
I didn't take that
Aiden.
shit to heart.
We roasted
All
you
right,
how? What
man.
do you mean? We told you good luck and all that, and we wish you your platitude and for being a
Nah,
father
y'all
for the second
didn't.
time.
Nah, man. You, Oso, and Dre roasted the shit out of me. Especially with the COVID baby shit. Man, y'all roasted the fuck out of me, bro.
I got no recollection of this. You try to blame us for being in the sauce during COVID.
Hey, bro. You was in the sauce post COVID, and you made
So,
one too, bro.
Aiden, so how was prom like? Your senior prom. How was senior prom?
I didn't go.
What? What you
I
mean
had
you ain't go?
I had too many absences that they didn't let me go to the prom or like any of
Oh, you was
that.
one of them little badass
Did you tell
kids,
that bitch
huh?
ass principal you were too busy establishing neos?
No, I didn't, but I was.
You was just one of them badass kids, huh?
Aiden, I
You,
got.
what you doing, Aiden? You used to cut a lot.
Huh?
You used to cut a lot, cut class a lot.
Yeah, low key. Some of them.
That's not low key. It's got a record.
If you got caught, that's not low key. If
You're
it's
not.
on record,
It's a
it's
record
not
of
low
it.
key.
He said low key.
You said low key, but I got caught.
Hey, but look though,
I just
I ain't
wouldn't
gonna
show up
lie.
to a lot of them.
I had like 100 cuts my senior year.
Yeah, I had like I don't even remember. I had a lot of absences.
Yeah, you gotta get out that jam, man. You know, look, monkey
I
rate
passed
go up.
everything though.
That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Aiden, I got a question for you because I'm just being the old man here.
Yeah.
Shit ton of you missed a shit ton of school, right? You
It
didn't go to
wasn't like a
senior.
whole lot, but yeah.
You didn't go to senior prom, and you're fucking pretty smart. Are you planning on being an entrepreneur and doing your own thing, opening your own business?
I don't know. That'd be sick, but
Because that's kind of all the
I don't know.
precursors for a very successful entrepreneur is everything that you're saying.
Yeah, that'd be sick. I've sold a good amount of Dumeros, and I just started selling a few Chondros now, but yeah, I don't know. That'd be sick.
I mean, outside of reptiles, like entrepreneur, you know what I mean? Like, maybe taking reptile money that you have, flipping a house or something like that, or buying a rental
I see
property.
what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, I definitely want to start saving some money soon.
Okay.
I've been
So what are
spending
some
it all on
interest?
my car.
So what are some interests you got outside of reptiles?
Really just cars and skating, and like
Yeah, what's your favorite car? And are you working on something?
my favorite car probably like a Nissan Silvia, pretty much like same as my car, but a little different. But yeah, my car's. I've been working on it for like 2 years, and we like rebuilt the engine and stuff, and it's like just started running pretty recently.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got any old schools that you working on, or you got any old schools that you plan on getting in the future?
Don't tell that man you got a Cadillac Eldorado.
My dad had a couple old Novas, but I don't really like the older cars too much, like 70s and stuff. Like
So
Trav,
you're more of a
can
you
you
like
please stop
imports,
trying to
you're
profile me,
more of a tuner guy.
Trav?
Yeah, I guess more of a
Bro,
tuner guy, but I like muscle
you
cars.
told me you
too.
want an L dog.
I'll tell you what's a badass car, and I love, and it's like it's not like super old, but
A
man,
Yaris.
you can't be like 2003, a 2003 Shelby GT, or not. I'm not sorry. I'm sorry. A Mustang Cobra, the supercharged ones,
Yeah, those are
2003
nice.
with the Sonic Blue.
Yeah.
Those
I
are
You
love
can get a 90.
love
You can
those
get you a
cars.
96 Impala SS too. You know what I'm saying?
those are cool.
A 96 Impala SS.
Yes.
Is that the one with they used to have the weird tail light? Is it the one up there? No, that's the
No,
early 2000s, I think.
I'm talking about the one with the bubble it look like the bubble Chevy. But you got the one with the Corvette engine.
Yeah, I know what
Got
you're
the
talking about.
Corvette. Got the Corvette engine in it.
I'm gonna look this shit up.
I think there was
You
cop
get-
cars.
It's the car of choice.
I think some
Yo,
of those were
Not-
cop
96 Impalas are the car
Yeah,
of
some
choice
of
for
them
Nickelback.
did have a cop kit on them. Yeah,
Okay,
very
yeah, I
few
know
of
what you're
them did
talking
have a
about
cop
with
kit.
those mag wheels, the 5-spoke mag wheels on it.
It's a classic cop right there. You get one if you get one anything close to 20,000 miles on the original miles, you probably gonna pay like 15, 20K.
You know they're fucking nasty cars. The new
Grand National.
Oh, yeah.
hell yeah, yes, bro,
Badass
yes.
car.
I like a V6 turbo, absolutely.
I remember
But
Run the Jewels gave one away, man.
yeah, Buick Grand National's where it's
Wow.
at. But
Yeah, those are sick.
the new Chevy Caprices, the ones that they only issued police issued, they're now going to auctions, bro. They got Corvette motors in them. They're so fucking fast.
You would be driving the old ass cop car.
Stop!
the emblems
No,
on 'em.
absolutely
You would.
not, dude.
Yo, he
do
probably
not
keep
call me
that big ass light on the side of it.
On the side of the road.
Yo,
I cannot wait to fucking retire and be completely
Yo,
separated from this
yo,
career.
Chuck be getting them cars from the police auction and be driving hella fast and get
No,
behind you.
sir. No, absolutely not.
Yo, Chuck, you're a fucking menace. All right, you wanna go on to the Ed Bradley questions and start getting into that?
Sure.
I know Keno's got a lot, so I'll let Keno start.
I ain't got a lot, but I got a couple of them. So tell us, from what you know, what was Ed working with besides Jaya?
So, Biox, Jayas, Arus. He still has some Arus. And then the Highland or Wamena or whatever, like Kronos and his parents or whatever. And then let's see. I think that might be it. Biox, Jaya, Highland, Aru. Pretty sure that's it.
So give us what you know about Kronos. Give us everything you know about Kronos.
So he's a 2010. I know that for sure. His parents are both imports that Ed got at the same time as Red Neos. And they were both labeled as Womenas, the Red Neos he got, and then he raised those up and paired them up in 2009 or 10 or whatever, and then that hatched Kronos, and I think that was his only holdback from that clutch. He held Kronos back, and then he had multiple other clutches from that pair, and then he recently sold that pair to Garrett like 2 years ago, and then Garrett just got a clutch from the dad back to the daughter, so a sister to Kronos back to the dad of Kronos. He just got a clutch from that.
Okay.
And just so we're clear, Wamena is that's Uta Rennis, right?
Yeah, apparently it's like really close. Like they don't really know, but
It's dead smack in the middle. I actually checked the map.
Uterensis.
The
Okay.
problem is,
from what I know.
Wamena is an airport, and it's not really a city.
Yeah,
It
I've heard
depends.
a
It
lot of
depends on
stuff.
where it leaves out of is what it's labeled, basically.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've
that's what it
heard that there's
confuses me
no
sometimes.
chondros there at all. I've heard a lot of different stuff about it, but
Yeah,
I don't know. That's what
yeah.
they're labeled.
Talking to Pat, yeah.
Yeah,
But I mean, if he get that and then label it as Wamena shit, I mean, that's what they going with. If I'm gonna call him Clay, I'm gonna call him Clay.
the the dam
I named my own
Garrett
snake.
named it Violet. I'm not sure if you guys have seen, but they can like Garrett considers it a manicory. I guess he talked to Patrick and stuff about it. It looks like a poultry animal, like a red manicory or whatever. But the male, I don't know if you guys have seen it. Blue Moon. He's just all blue, pretty much, with like green or yellow diamonds. It
Yeah, I've
doesn't look
seen that.
like a poultry animal to me.
But Blue Moon is supposedly a poacher animal, a maniquari.
No, it's supposedly Wamena uterensis, but
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
Does Ed still have offspring from the Chronos from himself?
He not from that clutch, but he paired them up in 2019 and got a clutch in 2020, and he still has 2 babies from that. And then he sold the parents to Garrick right after that.
Okay.
He still has 2. One of them has like a slight neuro problem, I guess. That's why he held it back. And then the other one is pretty blue. Looks pretty cool.
Okay.
Yeah. He doesn't want to give it up yet, though. I've been bugging him.
You already. I'm about to say you already there waiting, huh?
Yeah. Hopefully. We'll see.
So what did he tell you? How many times did he do that pairing?
I'm not sure exactly, but I think at least like 5 times. Pretty sure.
Okay, at least 5 times. To your
Rico,
knowledge, how many animals were blue came from out of the 5 pairings?
I'm not sure honestly. Kronos is the most
Okay.
popular one that I've seen. Some other ones might have turned blue, but I don't know. This one that Ed
Okay.
has now is looking like it's gonna turn pretty blue. It's already pretty blue. But
About 4 years old now.
yeah, it just turned
What
3.
were you
I think.
about to say about Rico?
Rico got a lot of those babies from Ed from that pair, and he sold some of those and kept some of those. He had a lot of that stuff too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Is he still working with is your uncle still? He's still working with Beox too.
He has like maybe like 5 or 10 older ones, like 15 or 20, 25 even, but he tried to do one pair this last season, but I don't think anything came of it.
Okay.
They're pretty old, like 18 or 19, the female.
Wow.
Yeah.
How did he feel about have you ever talked to him about as far as how did he go about purchasing animals back then and bringing them in, and especially he was dealing with imports. Did he ever tell you like what his quarantine process was like and treating them and shit like that?
I've never really talked to him much about quarantine. Yeah, I don't really know. I'd have to ask him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get it. This is like secondhand information.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
These are things
That's why I
that
said
he may not
everything,
know.
to the best of your ability. That's all.
Yeah. I need to get back over there to his place. It's
How
been
far
a
away does he live from you?
It's like an hour and a half down
Okay.
south,
That's not
almost
far.
San Diego area. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
That's not very far.
Yeah.
But as far as your uncle does go, do you see him like continuing on at the rate that you're trying to that you're working at? of
Like him?
producing babies? Yeah. Do you think he's gonna like
Nah, I
you know?
think, or he told me that this was his last like pairing to try. He's 81 or 82 years old. He's
Okay.
he's old.
Oh
But
damn.
um,
Yeah.
Shit.
yeah,
Yeah. I knew he
I
was
wouldn't
old.
be
I didn't
surprised
know
if he
he was
tries
that old.
another.
But I knew he was old. Yeah. That would make sense.
Yeah,
Um.
How is he? He's still getting up. He's still moving around pretty well.
yeah, he has like as many adult chondros as me, maybe like 10 or more, and then he has some carpet pythons and Angolan pythons, and he has an old emerald tree boa female, and he has a bunch of mountain king snakes. Um, yeah, he has a bunch of snakes. I don't know how he still takes care of all of them and stuff like. But yeah, he moves around good and stuff. It's crazy.
Good, nice, nice.
Yeah.
Have you talked to him? Have any extensive talks about the Angolans?
No, I haven't really asked him much about him. I saw some babies like shortly after he hatched them. Probably his last clutch, probably 2019,
Okay.
and those were super cool. But no, I haven't talked to a whole lot about those with him.
I asked because Angolan pythons they starting to grow on me.
Yeah, they're
I
cool.
ain't gonna-
They're like
I'll be back in a second.
they're like a big ball python, but way different pattern. Like
yeah,
yeah, it's crazy.
yeah, real cool pattern on them things. They really starting to grow on me. Like I say, like
Yeah,
the last year or so.
yeah, they're sick. I was gonna try to get a pair from him, but they're all the females are like 20 plus, and he doesn't think that they'll breed or have a good
Oh, they're older. Okay.
yeah.
So damn, he got a lot. He was getting a lot of these animals when they were readily available.
Yeah. He got into chondros in the early 90s, like
Yeah.
91 or 92 maybe, or
Have
90.
you ever talked to him about Have you ever had any talk with him about like the size of the imports that he was getting in?
Like how big the animals were or how many?
Yeah, I'm asking that because like relative size compared to now. Because
Yeah.
I would honestly say to get an import in now and it's like 600 grams, like to start off with.
Yeah.
I would say honestly, most of the community now would be shocked, like, oh damn, look at 600 grams came in. And I know now, I mean, I know back then, they got their hands on some pretty decent sized animals.
Yeah.
Like animals that was like close to 1,000 grams was not unheard of to be
Yeah.
coming in.
Yeah,
I ain't
I
gonna
haven't
say
really,
profusely, but it was common.
yeah. I haven't talked a whole lot about that with him, but I know he got older Beox as imports, like adult Beox, probably well over 1,000 grams, but he got a lot of stuff is Neos too, imports. Probably
Okay.
all different sizes, but yeah, I'd have to ask him.
I will say this: just recently, in the last couple months, the new hookup I have for some of the adults I'm getting. A lot of the animals, and they're all poultry mostly, are between 650 and 850 grams, and they're mostly all sarongs and maniquaris as females is what I'm looking at. But it's I would say the top end are 850 grams and the low end about 650 for like like decent mature animals, and then they have obviously ones that are much smaller. But
Yeah.
that's the range that I'm seeing. But they're not, like I said, they're not arus or beox, so they're poultry animals. So
Yeah.
I mean, take that with a grain of salt. I think that's quite large for a poultry import. 850 grams. That's a pretty
Yeah.
decently sized female.
Yeah. My Jayapura female is about 800 grams. She laid.
That's a really fucking big Jayapura though. That's
She's
a
big.
nice
She's the
animal.
size of my Beox female. She's big, but my Beox pretty little too. But she laid.
But that
12.
giant's got age on her, right?
Yeah, she's just turned 16.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
the other one's the 18-year-old is a Jaya as well, but she was from a different clutch, obviously different pairing. But she's actually a half sibling to the 16-year-old one.
Hmm.
That's a fantastic size female for a giant
Yeah.
bird.
She laid
That's
19, but 12 were slugs, and then the 7 good eggs all hatched. That was the 3 reds and the 4 yellows.
So, would you mind touching on that? I mean, obviously, you're super successful, so it's not like it's a touchy subject. But do
Yeah,
you think?
slug?
Okay, rather than me suggesting reasons, do you have a reason why you think you may have had so many slugs?
I think maybe I didn't drop the temp low enough, or maybe I don't know. She hasn't had a clutch in 10 years. It was exactly 10 years since her last clutch. But I don't know. I have no idea, honestly.
What were your temps dropping to at night?
Maybe like 75, 74 at the lowest.
I'll be honest. There's a lot of people I hear have success even at 76. But
Yeah.
have you thought about maybe the next time around, maybe pairing her a little bit earlier with that male, just to make sure, just in case, like maybe the follicles were too big or something, when introduction was made?
Yeah, I've heard a lot of that. Yeah, maybe I'll give that a shot. I've been thinking still if I should pair her up this next season or give her a season off. I'm still thinking about it, but I don't know. Ed always gave him a season off, he said. Like, no matter what.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's smart.
Yeah, I agree with him on that one.
Like I think that like they can bounce back and look like they're doing good, but internally you got to question that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that you wouldn't be wrong by pairing her consecutive years, doing 2 on, 1 off, but maybe I would give her a year off just because of her age. If you had a 5-year-old female, 6-year-old female, it might be okay, but yeah, she's pretty old. I don't know that I would risk that consecutive years with a female that age.
Yeah,
especially if she's bouncing back positively, you might have a lot of success next year.
Yeah, if I could get 20 from her, that would be crazy. Instead of 7, that'd be sick.
Hey, take Travis's advice. Do that polyvisol Enfamil with no iron in it and some calcium supplement. I mean, Travis's clutch sizes are, the numbers don't lie. I mean, it's fucking ridiculous how many eggs he gets.
I think that it might be that, but I also think that it's probably just because it's just their imports, and you wait till their imports. I think that one of the biggest thing about breeding green trees that I would probably say is like, don't switch your males out. Like if you go stick a male with a female, just let them rock out the entire season. I wouldn't switch that male out. I just let them go. Because if they do go and you switching out males, like you get a mixed paternity clutch.
Yeah,
I don't know how he's gonna. Yeah, he's just guessing. I mean, there's no Mari show for green trees, so who the fuck knows? And I think that it's just you can. There's no real need for it, in my honest opinion. Besides, just getting all the snakes to go at once, but I don't know. I personally think it's just better to leave them, just make them a pair and pair them for however long it takes. My second pairing, like they were together for like somewhere between like 9 to 6 months, off and on.
I do find it fascinating though how when Patrick talks, Patrick has mentioned how he's had a clutch or two that had multiple paternity in it, and he was actually able to see that in the babies. I just think that's neat as shit.
Yeah. I can imagine with specific...
Not that I think it's ideal, but I think it's cool that he could explain, seeing the differences. It's neat.
I can imagine if it was like a Biak, like if you put a Jaya and a Biak with a Biak, I can imagine it'd be pretty easy to tell them apart. But yeah, with like the designers, it'd probably be impossible. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I was talking to Keno earlier about my Sarong Biak clutch. Those red babies, they don't look like Sarongs or Biaks. I don't know what the fuck they look like.
Those two mix cool. I like how those normally look. Mixing those.
Sarong and Biak?
Yeah, just like Culture and Biak, or
you plan on mixing the Jaya with the Biaks?
He
Yeah, I
said,
want.
yeah, he said that
Yeah,
earlier.
I
Um,
want.
I'm interested because I want to see what red giant Beox look like. All red giant Beox.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I want to try that. Might
you
try
might
it.
you might have a Chicago black man knocking on your door for one of them.
I mean, those snakes probably, I imagine they would probably be fairly big snakes as well
Because I
too.
like I like what he was doing with those F2 Giants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I plan on. Honestly I plan on doing that with Cyclops, having F2 and F3 Cyclops.
Are those ones you just hatch F1s? That was from a Cyclops pairing, right? Or no?
No, the ones I had that was a designer pairing.
Oh, it was?
So those
Okay.
are high percentage artifact babies.
Okay. They look
Yeah,
crazy.
they do,
Were they
man.
both Patrick animals?
No, one of them is a Patrick animal. One of them is a Bill Stiegler animal.
Oh, one of them got the
Okay.
Sorong artifact from Pat.
Yep, it was an artifact so
Sick.
wrong to so wrong, and then the other one is the artifact so wrong a blue Cyclops.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
Thanks.
but she was a red dominant animal.
So
So
no
it was
yellow?
pretty. No, it was no yellows in there.
Yeah.
No yellows. Pretty cool. Pretty cool to see, man. I like playing with the artifact stuff, and it was hard. It was hard trying to track that blood down. You know how it is with the imports. Anybody can slap some label on something, but
Yeah.
it was hard trying to track animals down, originating with those original artifacts. But I got it. I'll make it.
People like throwing that fucking artifact label on shit, but the fact that you were actually able to track down the original, like what 8 that came in, like the real fucking artifacts,
Yeah.
Yeah,
all fucking that's neat. I mean, the pictures of those animals are fucking incredible, and the fact that you're able to get that blood matched back up, that's fucking neat. Because, like I said, I mean, people claim it now, but the real artifact are the original 8 that came in, and they don't necessarily represent the whole fucking mountain region of the snakes that are down there, but the original 8 that came in were pretty fucking sick, and the animals that came from are amazing.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
One more question. So finding one more.
I will say that that yellow Manicore I got from Patrick is doing some work. He was locked up again with my female, so
Good.
I'm praying for something good to happen next month. I got my one pairing separated apart real quick. I got my female fed. I'm trying to get this male to take a meal, and I think I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna give her a few more meals, and I think I'm gonna spread the season out. I'm gonna I got my pair locking up right now. Hopefully something happens within the next few weeks if she's on the same schedule as last year. And I think I'm gonna get a couple more meals in my my Biak female and try to maybe do it right around Christmas time or something like that. I'll do a pairing.
Aiden, you got a question?
Shit. Probably the color change. The OCC is crazy.
Yeah.
You plan on getting designers?
Maybe, yeah. That'd be cool. It depends
Who
what
you
you
at?
guys count as
What
designer. I like a lot of the stuff Garrett catches with the cross localities or designer or whatever you want to call it, but I like a lot of them.
okay.
Yeah.
So that's what you after the Chrono Offspring. You want to keep that going.
Yeah, I want to get one of those. But yeah, I like a lot of the mainland animals like the Arfax and the Cyclops. I want to get a red Cyclops. Those are nice.
Yeah,
Yeah. I want a
yeah,
female though. It's like probably a
yeah,
possible.
yeah. I got me a nice little colony of them going.
Yeah. That's nice.
That was it. Oh, he got another question. You ever he asked, did you ever produce any orange neos?
The Jayas are like brown. They're not really orange, but they're like one of them's more orange than the other, I guess, but they're pretty much brown.
Yeah.
Are you seeing any variability like that in your Beox? Or are they all like are your red ones all just like brick red?
No, so there's four red Beox and 3 yellows from that last clutch,
Yeah.
and 2 of them look the same. They're kind of just like a deep red, like blood kind of red, and then one of them's like a brighter red, like pretty bright red, and then one of them's like a darker brick kind of color. I'm gonna keep the brighter one and the brick colored one, and then probably let the other 2 go.
Okay.
But one of those is still not eating.
So how many
How old is
how
he?
many
I would have to check, but probably like 2.5 months, 3 months maybe.
Oh,
It's been
that's
a while.
how many meals in them before they up to your standards being ready to go?
Those 3 I just let go had like 20 meals, but Ed used to let him go after like 12, after like a dozen meals, 3 or 4 sheds. But yeah, I waited for 5 sheds and like 20 meals.
20 meals is solid.
That's
Yeah.
respect. Yep. I don't know
Another
that one.
question.
Only let one go under 20 meals. 18 meals is the first one I let go, and that was the best feeder. But everybody else is 20 plus.
Yeah. No, we made the incubators that I have. Or actually, I just have one now, but we made it. It's like a big wine fridge. It's divided in half, and one is for the Dumerals at 85, and then the top is for the Chondros, but it's not on right now. There's nothing in there.
Okay. Well, I mean, as far as as it goes with the Dumerals and incubating them in the same incubator with the chondros, did you ever do it at the same time?
Same temperature, or
No, did you ever have in your incubator? Did you test it
yeah.
out? Like, did they hatch fine?
It's divided in half vertically, and then the bottom is 85 for the Dumerals, and then the top is 87. So they don't run at the same temperature.
Yeah, I know, but like, did you ever like actually like put it into practice? Like
What do you mean?
having
Oh yeah,
chondros
yeah,
and
yeah,
Dumerals in there at the same time.
yeah.
Okay,
There's
all
been
right.
Dumerals in that incubator for like almost a year probably, because she lays every 100 days, and then they take 200 days to hatch. So there's always Dumerals eggs in the incubator.
200 days, bro.
200
Yeah.
days. What the fuck?
Yeah,
You started incubating them when you were fucking 16. What the hell?
I think I was 17, but yeah, I started trying to breed the Dumerals when I was 16, and then
So you was 6.5
yeah,
months you breeding.
I just had a clutch hatch
You
from
waiting for
25% of his life he's been incubating Dumerals eggs.
how much are you how much Dumos usually sell for?
like 1,000 normally, 1,200 ish.
Okay.
Imports go for like 1,000.
Okay.
I sell them for like a little bit more, but no, I don't know anyone else that breeds Dumerals monitors, so I kind of just been like setting the price for them.
Yeah, those cages you got them in. What are the measurements on them?
The adult ones back here.
Yeah, the ones with
Yeah.
the pimp plug
Um,
kind of.
they're 8 by 4 by 4, 8 long and then 4 tall and 4 deep.
Damn.
Okay.
Yeah, they're pretty big. And then the baby ones are
You got
little, they're actually a Vision 222, like same thing. I keep the chondros in.
Okay.
Each baby has a 2-foot cube.
No, I keep them together.
Communal.
Yep.
How
until
many?
they get bigger, I'll have to separate them, but they do fine together. And it's
I mean,
not. It's
How
not like a
many-
full clutch. What were you gonna say?
How many are you putting together in a 2-foot cube?
So right when they hatch, the clutches are normally like 12, and I split it 6 and 6 or like 7 and 6 or whatever, and then I sell them pretty quickly, and then it ends up being like 3 and 3 or 2 and 2, or all 3 and 1 or something. There's 3 in the one in front of me right here for my first clutch.
That's awesome. So are they just collectors that, are reaching out to you, or are you having facilities reach out to you to purchase?
I haven't really had any facilities. A lot of them have gone to like friends, like other monitor breeder friends, and I sent one to Brian Barczyk. I don't know if you guys saw that.
I did see that.
And then I sent one to Reptilandia in Texas. I don't know if you guys know where that is, like Ari Flagel or whatever. Quetzal Dwyer. They have a zoo in Texas.
Mhm.
Yeah,
There.
yeah. Matt Morris was telling me about it a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a crazy zoo. It's like one of the coolest looking reptile zoos I've seen. But
Now,
yeah, most of them.
Was that a
Was it?
purchase, or did you just send that to him for a donation?
Yeah, I just donated it to him.
Are they at least going
Yeah,
to put
man,
your
you
name on there and a plaque and stuff
pocket
like
watching, Chuck.
that?
I don't
No.
know.
I didn't ask how much, bitch. I literally fucking asked him.
Watch
want-
that bitch shit because you over there pocket watching like a bitch.
I'm not pocket watching. I just want to know because I know he sent one to the Reptarium. He sent one to another facility. I wanted to know if the facilities are purchasing it all for him or if he was donating to him because that's you highlight that. That's commendable.
Yeah, I donated those. That went to the Reptarium and Reptilandia.
Have you talked to what the hell's that place in fucking Florida? Iguana Land?
Yeah, I have a little bit. Ty was
Chocolate
talking
Guatemala.
about buying a pair. I told
I've
him
been
I would
there
give
when I
him
was
a
in
male
there.
because they have an adult female there, and I said I'll give him a male, but he asked how much for a pair, and I just told him I would do 1,000 for a pair, which is like how much one import goes for right now. But
Right.
I haven't heard back from him.
And you would be able to, I mean, Iguana Land's gigantic. You would be able to supply him with an unrelated sexed pair, correct? Now?
Not really. I only had 3 that are unrelated, and I'm gonna keep 2 of them, and then one of them's going to the female. The mom of those babies that are unrelated is a captive bred female, and I got her from the guy who produced her, and I'm gonna give the baby back to him, and the mom back to him soon. She's
So
an
you have
F7.
an adult female that's not yours.
Yeah, it's kind of mine, but not really. I'm gonna give it back to him. She's an F7.
Is that the one that's dumping all the eggs out, or is that
You
your?
said she's a F7?
Yeah, she's a 7th generation. But no, the
Wow.
import female is the one that dumps the eggs every 100 days. The
Huh.
F7, I've had trouble getting her to lay a good clutch.
Now, is there a lot of line breeding in that F7's lineage?
I don't know, but I'm sure there's got to be. She looks way different than any wild Dumerals. It's crazy.
Yeah. She doesn't have the orange neck.
That goes away after they go through a color change, like the Chondros, kind of.
Right.
The babies, they looked really similar to the other babies from the other pair, but you could tell they're different for sure. A little bit different orange, different banding. It's hard to explain, but they looked a lot different.
So somebody named Smoking Dank. I don't know who that is, but they desperately.
I can only imagine who sent
I
him
don't
here
know
this
who the
week.
fuck. I don't know
Vanessa
who the
was
fuck
last
Smoking
week,
Dank
pal.
is.
Get off of the comments.
Smoking Dank.
He wants me to ask you this question about that is not snake related about your turbo.
The turbo's a 58 millimeter, and it makes like 400 wheel horsepower, a little more over 400.
How big is your turbo, Aiden?
It's 58 millimeter.
Damn,
Okay.
that's wait 400
That's good.
at the wheels or at the
Yeah,
crank?
it's fast at the wheel.
He got a
At
big
the
turbo
wheels? What
smoking
the
thing.
fuck? Wait, in a 240?
Yeah, it weighs like
What the
27.
fuck?
Yeah, it's
that weighs as
fast.
much as my kid's Power Wheels. That's fucking a lot of power
Yeah.
for a little tiny car.
I'm
Holy
actually
shit.
bringing it back to the dyno tomorrow to turn the boost up, and it should make like 500 wheel or like 550 to the
Is it
wheel.
street legal?
I mean,
Whoa,
not
he's in
California.
California. Cut this part of the episode out.
I gotta
I
get
mean,
Arizona plates on it.
man. Check. Did you just say that?
No, I didn't say shit. I didn't say
You was just
shit.
you
I'm
was
not
just
employed by the state
government
of
check.
California. Fuck
You was
California.
just
I don't give
government
a
checking his
fuck.
money.
Alex Murray has a question. He wants to know how many Dumos have you hatched in total now?
I think it's 27. Pretty sure.
Okay.
27 or 28.
Randy P. Randy P. Want to know your incubation temp.
For Chondros, it's 87, and then on day 40, I drop it to 85. And then for the Dumerals, I've done 84 or 85.
Yeah.
Do you like horror films, Aiden?
Do I like what?
Horror films.
What's that?
Like
Scary movies.
Oh, horror film.
Yeah.
I haven't watched one in a while, but yeah, I guess some of them are pretty cool.
All right. You like Jaden or you like Jason or Mike Myers?
I don't know.
That's before his time, man.
Yeah, that was before me. Is
This is
Jason
killing
like
me.
the
I'm
ghost
waiting
one
for it.
or like the hockey mask? Or
No,
some
yeah,
shit?
Jason is, and then Michael Myers is the one that never run. He just stay killing people.
I know
Like,
the hockey mask one, Jason or whatever.
okay.
Yeah.
I don't know the purpose. You just want to know if he likes scary movies.
Yeah, man. What's wrong with that?
They're pretty cool.
All right, man. We got about 8 minutes left. What else you want to go over, Aiden?
I don't really know. I mean, my friend who has some chondros has a really picky male. He can't get it to eat. It hasn't eaten in like 9 months. Have you guys had something like that? Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
I had one. I got him to switch back on with live chicks.
With live
My question-
chicks?
Yeah, live chicks. Live chicks got him to switch back on.
Oh, he left. He gone.
Michael Myers got him.
Oh man, thanks Pat for coming in the last 7 minutes of the episode.
Michael Myers just got
What
him.
happened to him?
I don't think he'd like this. It's nice knowing you, Aiden. Thanks for stopping by.
I mean, he's born in 2004.
2004, bro.
He said, "Sorry, I'm late." He said, "Sorry, I'm late." With 5 minutes left, Patrick. You know, Patrick, you are a special one.
Kind of upset he left us so quickly. He Irish goodbye, didn't he?
He said he didn't like Chuck.
He said he didn't like Chuck. Okay, Pat. Okay. I was in prison in 2004. I don't know, man. I don't
His
know if it's
phone
coming
probably
back.
died. Yeah,
It might have
shout
died.
out to Aiden for coming on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. It was really enlightening to see somebody so young have so much success. It was a great thing.
He is fucking killing it, though.
participate in.
He is killing it. That's
Yeah.
awesome. And you know what? It's not even like because people could be fucking haters and you know give a shout out to him. If people could be haters, like, oh well, his uncle helped him out, and his uncle did this and did that, and you know told him what to do. Well, guess what? Being an 18-year-old kid in high school, you know, uncle and your dad. At least he had a level head to listen to Ed and take him, you know, as a mentor. And I mean, fuck, dude, 3 clutches, good for him, dude. He's killing it. That's awesome. And he's pretty humble about it. He's definitely not an asshole. He's not cocky at all.
Hell
Shout
yeah.
out to him.
Fuck, dude. Hell yeah.
I think he's got 18 years old, dude, and you already got 3 clutches on the ground. Successful, hatched out.
Hell yeah.
He's got a successful future for sure.
Hey, happy early birthday, Marlon.
Happy birthday, young Zoe, on the Zoe Act.
Happy birthday, Marlon.
Noel said that he's a year or so less than her child. Damn. I know
I
people that
graduated
was
in
having kids in
2005 too.
2004. I was in school with people that was having kids in 2001 and 2002.
Well, what do you guys want to do? We got 4 minutes left. So we're going to
Those
take it to
people,
4.
those
We
people
can take
having
it 4
kids that
more
was
minutes. We're
working
going
for
to end
you in
it.
2001 on the strip.
Listen, man, you don't calm down with this fucking weirdo ass pimp shit that you think I'm on. I'll be at the house, bro. I'll be at the house chilling.
After
Oh,
picking up.
Aiden's back.
Yo, my bad. My phone died.
It's cool,
All right.
man.
So I
That's
want
all,
to.
we gotta figure that, Aiden.
All right, we only got 3.5 minutes. I want to pick up where we left off. Quick question for you. So
Yeah, what's up?
your buddy's male.
Yeah.
Number 1, how old is it?
It's a 2017. It's a Ian Bassell hatched it.
Okay. Number 2, is it in a room with other mature females?
Yeah, it was paired up this season. That's probably why it went off food, and it just hasn't gone back on food. But it's not paired up anymore. But yeah, it is. It is right on top of a adult female.
Yeah, okay. So if that female's cycling, it ain't gonna fucking eat for shit.
He had it since it was a baby too. He raised it up.
No, he just got it within the past year.
I would say first grab a live mouse, which is, if it's, grab like a medium mouse or a large mouse.
Yeah.
Pre-kill it, offer it. If it don't take that, there's something live in there and just watch it. That's snake will eat. I mean, if it's a 2017 male, it's got to have enough fat reserves on it. That snake can go 8 to 10 months without eating.
How long did he have it
and it'll be just
before?
fine.
How long did he have it in his house before he paired it?
Maybe like 2 months, around that time. But I don't think it hasn't eaten since he got it. He got it in October, and it hasn't eaten since the previous owner.
Has he dewormed it?
No,
he
he
from
hasn't.
Ian.
Huh?
You might want to check it for worms.
Sound like he was moving a little too fast.
You guys didn't hear that? Or what was up?
Nah, I think I said it sounded like he was moving a little too fast.
Oh, like with the process, I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely like not getting food or anything.
I got animals from the same guy that he got them from on Craigslist. And that's the clutch that I got, that F1 Biot clutch.
Okay.
That's at the same exact time, same day, we picked those up. But yeah, I don't know. The animals he has are a lot younger. And
Aiden, I'll tell you this too. I have a snake, a male that will take weaned rats all day, but as soon as the female, he's either breeding or a female starts cycling in the room, he won't touch weaned rats. He'll bite them, wrap them, and drop them, and then he'll only take mice sometimes. It works every time, 60% of the time. But
that's
yeah, so
I've never had a male. I've never had a male go off food at all yet.
My one male, he does funny shit. He lives underneath of the puppy pad. He bites, wraps, and then drops. Mostly all prey items. But I guess just tell your buddy, see if he can get a hookup for a couple ASFs too.
Yeah, we haven't tried a rat with it. We'll probably try a rat, like a weaned rat.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, apparently the owner before said he only really ate live, and he fed him live mice.
Well, that's probably fair. Then just go pick up a live mouse and see if he'll take it off the tongs or.
We've tried live mice. I started breeding mice actually recently. I got a what do you call them? Freedom breeder rack from Ed, and I've been breeding mice now recently. And we've tried multiple times with a live mouse, and he won't eat. And I've established a good amount of picky eating chondros now, and I can't get him to eat.
Is he even tongue flicking, or is he even interested, or is he just tucking?
Yeah, he just tucks, or sometimes he'll strike defensively, but he has no interest in food. Crazy.
That female underneath of him is probably doing something then.
I think so too. He had him
Popping
paired
that
for
thing.
6 months, and they locked a bunch of times. And she's pretty. She looks swelled up to me, but I don't know. She's a 2017 also. Just getting up there.
The only other thing I could say that doesn't, it might not work, but it doesn't hurt anything to try. Just have him go to Hobby Lobby or AC Moore, buy a couple pieces of fake palm fronds, and just zip tie a couple palm leaves like going over the top of the enclosure so the snake can kind of feel like he's like hiding under it. Because if he's fairly new and then as soon as he got him in, he went and paired him up with a female, I did the same thing. I could stress the snake out really bad. And you know, I've seen effects from it. I saw one that was completely unaffected and one that was completely affected by it. So I would definitely, I would just kind of segregate him and put some coverage in there for him so he feels like he could be safe and just kind of leave him the fuck alone, honestly.
All right, cool.
Well, that's pretty much been it. Aiden, you got anything you want to go over before we get out of here?
Nah, I appreciate you guys having me.
We nice appreciate you for coming on.
For sure.
Thanks for coming on with a bunch of old guys.
Yeah, we know we old as shit.
They old. I'm not old, Aiden.
He old.
Nah, I'm not old.
Yes, you are. All three of us, other than Aiden, have talked about our investments and our 401s and our pensions. Aiden's talking about his 240, bro.
Aiden, I bust both of their ass on the basketball court.
Yo, who the hell is bioactive reptile enclosures? Bro, and why would whoever this person is, why do you think that Aiden would know anything about this? Are you a person that came in here just to troll us? Are you a professional dickhead? Oh, man.
Professional dickhead. Yo, put this motherfucker on blast. Let's go.
Well, post the question. Post this shit.
Yeah, I can't.
Because some people, they just fucking. Why would you think that an 18-year-old kid would know
We're fighting
this?
back at the trolls. What is this person saying now? Bioactive reptile enclosures.
Do you scream at drywall? You don't fucking know this shit.
He eats drywall.
He probably eats drywall.
Understand the question, honestly.
This motherfucker tastes the windows on the short bus.
I don't even understand it, honestly.
Bioactive reptile enclosures. Do you lick windows?
Bro, this is not the U.S. ARC person. This is not a U.S. ARC rep. This is not Vanessa, bro. Like,
your man sent you to the wrong episode. Your man should have sent you last week.
Yeah, whoever sent you, they fucked up and they told you the wrong thing. You don't know how to tell time either. But that was definitely fucking dumb as shit. But we getting out of here. I love everybody, even
Aiden,
this dude.
Hey, Aiden, go check out Minister Society, Aiden.
I know. All right, Aiden. He said he knows what it is.
You know what that is?
He said he little old dog. He said he little old dog.
Hey, dog.
Yeah, I watched that.
All right, man. Y'all take care. Until next time.
Yeah.
Enjoy yourselves and enjoy lives and enjoy your collections. Peace.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Hey, thanks for coming on again, Aiden. Hey, go get them purchases, y'all.